Welcome back to BANGMART Live. Computer Spaceman here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to wherever this may find you. I'm wondering if you're able to hear the sauce that's on my voice, but I have a feeling the answer is no. So if you're listening live to the live feed, to the live stream, just know that we're here for you. And right now, what are we typing? Welcome to the Empire! Exclamation point. Welcome to the Empire, people. Happy Monday. Crush it. That's what we do. We type that in. We hit the go button. You can't see me, but I'm going to click on my browser just so you can see that I'm not making it up. And guess what? Guess what the good news is? Did you know that there was good news today? I'll wait. No. Go ahead. What did you find out? What'd you find out? Really? Oh, that's pretty awesome. No. Go on. Tell me more about it. I got all day. Dude, unemployed. Unemployed by the man, I should say. I'm always working on something. Kevin O'Leary says, if you're not getting paid for it, it's a hobby. Well, you know what, Kevin? Why don't you write that down from behind bars, sir? You and this whole FTX debacle, they're about to blow this case wide open. We'll see what kind of Canadian greenbacks you were getting on this deal, $15 million. No one is sad, Kevin. No one is sad, Mr. Wonderful. No one is sad that you got no sharks in your shark tank now, can't afford to get it cleaned, and you don't even have any puffer fish. Well, I've got some good news, too. And it starts with what my doctor told me. He said, so do you want the Aladdin news or the Aladdin news? And I said, yo, hit me with the Aladdin news. And he said, you are COVID Aladdin. Check this out. Let me see if my hacking skills will work. Remember last time when I botched them live on the air? Let's check this out. Look at this Twitter you see here. I want this to say that I am now COVID Aladdin. How can I do that? Let me try up here. Are you running Firefox? Go up there to Tools, Browser Tools, and hit Web Developer Tools. Blah. It'll look something like this. And then right up above, down at the bottom left, see that little thing I'm hovering over? You can't see my mouse. Oh, I bet there's an app I can get for it. Yeah, click on that. Boom. Now, whatever you hover over, it's going to get highlighted and take you directly to that bit of code. Look at this pretty little div here. Let's go up above. Here's some words. Aladdin. If I click on that. Oh, no, it's this one that I want to change right here. Blah, blah. You are cacao. Now look at this. It says it right here. Watch this. Watch this. You are COVID-19. Aladdin. And then we'll click off it. Yeah, look at that. And just like that, I've changed the internet. And let me go up here to File, Save. See this? See what it says now? Boop. Yeah. Now I got me here, File, Save. And I'll save it so it saves to Twitter. Yep, save to twitter.com. Yep. Who knew I had the rights, right? Pretty cool. All right, yeah. Sounds like I'm COVID-19 Aladdin. Feeling pretty good about that. I got to follow up with my doc and see if he says the same thing. I'm hoping that I'm Aladdin this time. You know what I mean? Okay. Day 7 of trying to troubleshoot why I can't get my audio feed blasted into the mixer. So you can't actually hear any of the things that I'm clicking on online. And I'll do my best from now on until we get a legitimate studio mixer board over here to just either pantomime or say it out loud so you can hear what we're looking at. What's going on in your world? It's Monday. Are you going to let it slip again? I'm not doing it this time, people. I'm not doing it. This Monday is the Monday. The Monday to start something cool. In preparation for the first of the year. It's a little too late in the year to get something started, isn't it? You can get everything in place. You get all the stuff out and get it ready. You know, mise en place. You know what that is? I bet we could find Gordon Ramsay. Mise en place, right? Everything in its place. Find some French stuff here. Anyone else say it? No, you don't know how to spell it, people. Mise en place. Must have spelled that wrong. Cuando la mise en place termina, ya lo último está cantinero. I support Colombian bartender. Sure. Let's see what you're saying, Hector Carriaga 1. Muy mal en ayudante tiene que ver cuando el chef jefe la mise en place y cocaína. Oh, is this cocaine? Cocina. I should probably learn a little more Spanish. Of course, my best friend only ever knew the bad words. Taught me all of them. And what grade would your best friend teach you? Is it a good or a bad thing to learn all these bad words? He's really just expanding your consciousness, giving you all these baddies to throw around. Hey, what do you think about Twitter? What do you think about Elon stepping down? What do you think about that poll? This is is hardcore. This is his poll right here. Let's stop talking about Elon's poll, okay? This is his voting poll. Let me see if I can get one without something that keeps moving. This picture here. Hey, dude, no offense, but I gotta delete you because you're in my feed, bro. Boop. And get you. I don't know what you are either. I just want to see Elon's poll. Hey, ladies, isn't that all we want? Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this 16 hours ago. Oh, wow. So this is final. I voted no, and I think he's got a little bit of a catch-22 here, or a ace up his sleeve, if you will. Notice how this number is 42%, 42.5. That happens to be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And it's possible that he could go here and change course and just say, nah, we're going to invert this. Opposite day. Just kidding. Opposite day. Just kidding. And then we got to do one of those LMFAO faces and pizza. No pizza right now. They're not ready for pizza. So what do you think about that? He steps down. I think it was a fantastic poll for getting the rest of the bots and crazy people to respond. And then you could just see the inordinate amount of connection coming from a single IP address from someone that doesn't like Elon. This is Kim.com really had it. Yeah, right here. I'm hoping that Elon did this poll as a honeypot to catch all the deep state bots. The data set for this poll contained most of them. 100%. Some good data mining, he could kill them all in one go. Oh, well, bro, we went straight to violence. Come on, Kim. No need for violence. But absolutely. You look at where all the requests are coming from, and it's all the accounts. I don't, for the life of me, understand why he wouldn't have just put that to the blue check people. I'm getting so much shit for paying $8 for this goddamn thing. And what do I get? Look at this. Imagine. Look at this. Imagine this. Someone's really sitting here just fucking clicking this shit all day, playing all these games. This is farming, right? Device farming, account farming. They just get all their brand new accounts, get them up to snuff, and then sell them for $20, $50, $100. Everyone is Elon in this. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, boy. I don't know. What's the latest on SBF, people? Last I saw, he is no longer going to fight extradition and just let them do it. How bad does the jail have to be where you want to go back to the country that you're wanted for a lot of heinous crimes for? That you allegedly committed 150 years. Now, Bernie Madoff, Bernie seemed to have made off with just a little bit more money. I think the estimate that I saw there was like $69 billion. That's when he knew it was enough. Got up to 69 and was like, all right, I got to cut this off. No one is catching me. I'm going to have to out myself and tell everybody, not Bernie Sanders, Bernie Madoff. They're making a film about this guy. Yeah, it's going to be a silent noir, silent era film. Oh, that's funny. That's really messed up. Maybe that's how they did the movie. They did the old Weekend at Bernie's situation. Let's see what we can find on him. You want some numbers? How much money? And he's the one that let this all go. He talked to his son, and his son may have spilled the beans, but who knows how long he could have kept this going. Well, probably as long as he did, because it was the 2008 financial crisis downturn, and that's when they say that when these financial times start getting rocky and the water goes out, right, the tide goes out, you start seeing who's been swimming naked, swimming with no shorts on, right, who may have been playing with money they didn't really have. And that's what happens, right? You don't have the money to pay off the new people coming in or the old people getting out, and then they start asking questions. Yeah, I see the number here, $64.8 billion. What a small-time pennies. He almost had it. And then you got SBF. Let's see if we can just do SBF crimes, allegedly, right? No one's trying to get sued, right, Keenan? From a tactical perspective, I don't understand why the U.S. government didn't wait until after SBF FTX testified under oath before Congress tomorrow before charging him with a crime. Prosecutors actually did SBF a favor by saving him from himself. Yeah, they probably did themselves a favor, right? Maybe someone's tied up in there. Peter Schiff. I like Peter Schiff. He is, you know what Peter Schiff is to me? Peter Schiff's like, he's the adult version of Bill Burr. They're probably the same age. But Peter Schiff is like the financial Bill Burr. He's just yelling at his microphone. I'm pretty sure the Carteroid, Othroid, Arteroid, that's not what it's called. The device inside the microphone that used to be made out of carbon blows out every time he yells at this damn thing. There's always a financial crisis. Peter's been calling the financial crisis for the last 12 years, since the last one, right? Maybe the last 14 years he's been saying, and not just like saying, oh, I don't feel good about this. That's the kind of shit that I say. That's what you come over here for when you want feelings. When you want to know how pretty colors are in feelings, that's what you do. No, this man has the receipts, and he understands how inflation works, what the Fed is doing, monetary policy, Puerto Rico, and everything. At least he sounds like he does. And he's been making some pretty brash predictions. Now, here's, if you want me to let me see, I'll probably put this over here where you can see the, let me see if I can get over to YouTube. Oh, I can't even spell, man. Wah, 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 wah. There was something that I saw with, oh, yeah, this is great. You want to see a good video? I mentioned I can't actually pipe it in here because the audio. I'm waiting for just the coolest dude or dudette online to say, oh, you just need that loopback program. Well, I'll tell you what happened. The loopback program says it no longer supports my operating system, which is version 12.4. You want to know how long I've been out of computers? When did Mac go from 15 to 12? Right, it's on iOS 15, and I'm pretty sure I have another Mac, like an actual Mac that's on version 15. Maybe it's on 10, but the numbering system here has got me all discombobulated. I can't do it. All right, are you watching? I want to leave you with a really good interview. This guy, Peter Schiff, has been calling for these different shit coins to just explode on the same lines of, how is this not a Ponzi scheme? How are you making such tremendous yields on the money on the customer deposits that you're bringing in. What is it that you're doing? You must be taking extremely high risk to do this. And so this is the video up top here. I'll see if I can share it in the description. Yeah, I can. Watch this. I'll have to click on it, though. We'll jump in here. And I want to make a couple comments about this video that you will not be able to hear, thanks to my producer. I'll put this in the description. Give me 1 second. We'll try and do this live. Live and direct, wrecked. Maybe I can't. Yeah, I can. I can edit it. I'll throw it in right here. Blue. Yelling at Congress. No, this is 9. This is 9. And everyone on the live feed. Let's see if this actually does update live. Peter Schiff. How do you spell your name, Pete? Peter. Schiff exposes Mashinsky. How do you spell that? Come on, people. One of these days, we'll have a moderator just drop this in, and we'll be able to keep it going. Schiff and I don't know how to spell Mashinsky. Just like you think it would be spelled, Mashinsky. All right, now that I've got that typed out, let me tell you a couple things about this video that you may like, you may think are interesting. Mashinsky. Boop. Save. All right. Now we'll pop over to the live in a minute. We got that saved. Save. Yeah, what's interesting is almost immediately. So Peter Schiff comes on, and I'll show you. Here are the panel of people. You got this lady, presumably this is her podcast, and then the guy over on the right-hand side is Mashinsky. Mashinsky ran Celcius. Celcius was like an FTX, and a couple months ago, Celcius had a very similar run on a bank, people started questioning whether or not they actually had the assets that they said that they held. For instance, as one example of, like, where's the money coming from? They were offering, I think it was like 9% interest. The numbers I've heard between 7 and 9%. For reference, on your savings account, you might get 1% if you're damn lucky. If you put $10,000 in there, they might give you like 1 point something percent. They're not giving you a lot. And it's just, you got me. You got me on why it works that way. Go look at what the Fed has raised the interest rates to, and then you tell me why the banks, right, the trickle-down changes pennies to the people that are putting all the money in the system. But that's for another day. So this company, Celcius, Mashinsky, his firm, turns out they didn't have shit behind it, and they filed for bankruptcy, and all of the users have since their funds are locked up. Where'd their funds go, right? They're supposed to be holding these funds off to the side so that they're not just getting lost. But it does look like, in the case of FTX, they were directly betting with customer funds, using customer funds to be able to make moves, and you can't play with the customer's money. It's like the casino, right? The casino decides everyone that comes in the casino doesn't even get to play. They're just going to take all their money, and then they lose their money, and then they tell everyone to go home. Sorry, we're closing down. Yeah, closing down. We got to close down the MGM Grand and the Mirage. What's that? BlackRock just closed down 2 casinos. I'll tell you. I'll show you. They just came out and said that it's going to be one of the worst recessions. I probably won't be able to find this here. One of the worst recessions. They're entering Wales, creating more casino. Yeah, they just shut down a couple casinos. That might not be good. Might not be a good look. But anyway, Peter says, hey, Mashinsky, what are you doing here, man? How are you doing this? You tell me how you're doing this. And as they're talking, this lady jumps in, and she says, well, hold on now, Peter. Bitcoin did make 67,000, right? It did make an all-time high. And you realize that Bitcoin is, and he goes, whoa, wait a minute. Are you moderating? What the fuck are you doing here? Are you, yeah, okay. Is it 2 against 1? Are you going to tout fucking Bitcoin too? Or are you going to moderate? And she's like, well, I am moderating. No, just shut the fuck up and do your job. Here, let's see. Oh, you can't hear her, can you? I'm listening live. I'm going to see if you can hear it. Yeah, still a big negative. All right. You got to see this. You got to see the argument. I'll tell you where it starts. Yeah, and he does a great job. I mean, he loses his cool enough to stay firm in that. You tell me what the point, what are we doing here? Why are you arguing with me? And I'm not going to find it. But it's a pretty interesting interview, and this is what he says. So Peter Schiff came out recently online and was just through Twitter and was saying, hey, man, these people, there's a lot more going on than what you think. So let's just go back to Schiff, FTX. Peter Schiff. Yeah, like this is his criticism of O'Leary. My challenge for Kevin O'Leary, I'd like to interview, I don't know. I don't understand Kevin O'Leary can claim to have lost $15 million in FTX when the entire $15 million was given to him by SBF FTX to pump FTX. Kevin's only loss is his reputation. Yeah, not a good look to go on and be pushing this dog shit crypto. But as he's been on, he's come up and been on various news programs, and he has said, yeah, I knew this was a fraud from the beginning when I interviewed this guy, when I debated this guy. He really couldn't put any numbers to there weren't any receipts to the numbers he was given. And this guy, Mashinsky, even starts talking shit. Oh, I don't have all day to teach you finance, Peter, but come on over. I'll show you all about Celcius. Lo and behold, this company is no bueno anymore. They did the old backflip double entendre into the concrete into the pool with no water. Well, I got to get my pop filter. Got to figure out why we don't get audio. And one last thing I want to troubleshoot before we go. Thanks for hanging in there. Is how is the audio? Are you able to hear the different audio effects that I put on here? This is what I'm doubtful of. Let's go over here, and we're going to go to YouTube, go to my channels, go to YouTube and my channel, my videos, and go to live. Hey, there he is. I saw him. I saw that man live. Uh-oh. I broke it, people. What else is going on? Hit me up in the chat below. If you're seeing this now or in the future, I would love for you to put anything, whatever question you have. You can put a picture of the rash. I will tell you, I'm not that kind of doctor, but happy to help. Happy to do that. Let's throw another welcome to the Empire in here. All right, welcome to the Empire. What do we got? How many minutes are we in? That's the cool thing about this. The time just flies. 23. We'll do 2 more minutes while I'm trying to check out if my... Can I affect the sound of my voice? Well, if I could, I should be able to put like a guitar effect on it, and it would be like test, 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 test. I sound like a robot now. How's it sound in the feed? Why? Wop, wop, wop. It's like it's not taking... It's taking the mic directly. Test, test. I got to figure out how to make it a live out. There's a way to do it, because I can hear it, and the shit is dope. All right, we'll do that another time. Thanks for listening. Go check out that Peter Schiff if you're interested. Hit me down below with some questions. I know just about everything there is to know about this case, except why. Why, Sam? And where's the money, Sam? Sam? Where's the money, Sam? Where'd you put it, Sam? Where's the money, Sam? And before we go, let's find that outro for you. Peace.